Hi, I'm Ava, and this is my choice project for health class. We're going to be making roasted zucchini, salad, and lettuce wraps. So start off by cutting the top and the bottom off of your zucchini, cut that in half, cut that half in half, and then you're going to cut those into 4 pieces. Kind of like french fries. I used about 5 zucchinis for this, but you can use however much you want. And then I took my lemon thyme, and I took the leaves off the branch, like so, and I just kind of struggled, but that's okay because I skipped to the part where I didn't, and I started chopping it up as fine as I could, and I cut about a teaspoon of that. Now I have my bowl, all my zucchini, and I have some olive oil in here, and I poured just enough olive oil to, cover all of them up. Then I took this minced garlic, and I took about a spoonful of that, plopped it in there, and I plopped in some extra because I'm crazy. Put in my lemon thyme, how fun, and then I got my Himalayan pink sea salt. I didn't really measure, I just put however I felt like, what I need it. Put some black pepper in there. Like so, and then I put some Italian seasoning in there. It always brings some fun, Again, didn't measure anything. And now I started mixing with the garlic spoon. And I made sure everything was evenly coated. Now I take my baking sheet lined with parchment paper and I'm lining them all up. So make sure they're not overcrowded, but you can also kind of put them next to each other. Put the skin side facing down and the insides facing upwards so they roast good. Look at that, ready to go. So you're going to roast this at 450 for 8 to 15 minutes. And now here's our ugly, boring salad. It's so disgusting and unseasoned. Absolutely hate it. He's ugly. No one likes him. But until now, because he's about to have the makeover of his life. So you're going to start peeling these carrots. Peel them wide, like I am doing. And so once you peel them, look at that. And now you're going to do this. You're just going to chop it all up. Make it thin. Make it happen. You know the drill. There you go. Look at that. So now put this in the little bowl. And do the same thing to this cucumber. Oh my god. Get it everywhere. Peels are everywhere. Cucumber guts are everywhere. It is crazy. The kitchen is full of cucumbers. It is a mess. But now it's clean. So take off the ends. Cut the middle in half. And you're going to make about 1/2 inch half circles. See? There you go. Cut them in half. Look how cute. And make sure you curl your fingers back. Don't be a dummy. And look at that. How clean. How fun. Put them in the bowl. Now you're going to take your apple. Take the apple, cut the apple in half. Now you're going to take that half and cut it in half. And now you're going to take that segment and you're just going to take all the seeds out because the seeds are gross and no one wants to eat seeds. So make sure you just kind of cut it all out. Make sure all the seeds are out. Even the little inside pockets. Those are gross. I don't like those. Make sure you clean them up. Now we're going to cut it super thin. So make sure your knife is sharp and your fingers are back and you're just going to cut it as thin as you can. Like so. I cut it like that. You can cut it thin or make it wider, but I like it like that because that's the superior way and my opinions are just right. Okay? Anyways, look at those. Delicious. Now we're going to cut the top and the bottom off of this onion. Like so. And now we're going to peel it. Get the ugly skin off of it. And show its inner beauty. Wow. How beautiful. It's also leaking. I don't know why it was leaking, but it leaked. It was a little scary. So now you're going to take your onion, cut your onion in half, and take that half and just start cutting some thin slices. And I cut about halfway. And I took those slices and I ended up slicing them in half. As you'll see, 1, 2, 3 right now. Look at that. Crazy. Here's our boring and ugly salad, but now we're going to add some fun to it. So put the apples, the onions, the carrots that struggle to come out, but they eventually do, and that's good for them. I'm really proud. And here's the cucumbers. Plop them in there. Look how cute he is. But it's not done yet. Guess what? We're adding Italian seasoning in. Always making guest appearance. Wow. So put some Italian seasoning in. Put some garlic powder in. Put some pink sea salt in. It could be regular salt, but pink sea salt is better because it's cute. Put the black pepper in. Look at that. And then we're going to put our olive oil in. Make sure you are a little generous, but not too generous, because then it'll be gross. So generous enough. Put some balsamic vinegar, and I will do about a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 oil, 1 balsamic, if that makes sense. And there it is leaking up the side of the bowl. And look at that. I magically mixed it with just 1 hit. Now here, this is optional, but I cut 1/2 of avocado, like I cut some slices up, as you see me doing. Do not cut this on your hand. Your hand will literally fall off. You could cut your hand possibly, so do it like that. And now just, take it out with a spoon. You know the drill. Doesn't have to be cute, doesn't have to be fancy, just has to be avocado. So now you're just going to take this avocado out of its little home and put it somewhere else. There you go. And look how cute. Anyway, the zucchini are done. So we're going to take them out, and look at that. Look how yummy, look how delicious. But we're not done yet. You thought it was done, you thought it was over, but it's not. Get that bowl from earlier. I hope you didn't wash it because we're using it again. So put it in. Make sure the, garlic powder's in there. Put some cheese in there. Put a lot because it's going to make it taste good, but don't put too much because then it will be too cheesy. So put just the right amount. Make sure they're all evenly coated. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it up. And look at that. Delicious. Delicious. It was so good. You don't have to put cheese. You don't have to do that. You can make it whatever. But this was pretty good this way. So I'd recommend it. Like cheesy and garlicky. Anyway, so now I'm going to cut the caps off these long hots. And I'm going to cut down the middle. Like I am doing. And I will just, struggle to peel that away. And I'm going to be grabbing a spoon. Look at that, magic spoon. And I'm going to take out the innards. I'm going to take out the seeds and just, peel them all out. Fair warning, do not get this in your eyes. Do not touch your eyes when you're done cutting them. Make sure you wash your hands. Do not get nothing on you because guess what? It's going to burn your face because it burned mine. I am a survivor. Anyways, cut the tops off of these bell peppers. They won't kill you. Or will they? I don't know. Cut that in half. Then you're going to take that and just cut that in half if you like it. And then just cut in slices. Look at that. So just make about, about thick. And there's my pile. I kind of forgot to put the video in. I didn't actually take a video of me dicing them. So here's a video of a hamster, photo, whatever. Just dice them. Don't forget to dice them. Anyway. Now take the onion from earlier, and now you're just going to slice it as thin as you can, because this will be important, unless you have like a pulverizer, blender, whatever, but you're just going to dice it as best as you can. Take your frustrations out. This onion deserves it. This onion makes people cry. It has done war crimes. It is evil. There you go. It's diced. The deed is done. Now you're going to put it in a pan on medium heat with olive oil, and you're going to just put all your peppers in. Don't put all the long hots in, just put about like half or 1. Put about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of ground beef. And just start chopping it up with the spatula. Just mix it all in there. Make it sparkle. Make it shine. This is its moment. Look at that. Delicious. You're just going to make sure it gets evenly cooked. And once it starts to brown, you're going to just put it on low. See it start to bubble? Anyway, start seasoning it, by the way, because it will taste gross. Then we got our tomato paste. So we had salt, pepper, Italian seasoning again, because Italian seasoning is always here. We had garlic, roasted garlic, regular garlic powder. And now we have it drained. And now we're putting our tomato paste. Don't forget to drain the fat because guess what? It will be too fatty and kind of gross. But anyway, mix your tomato paste in and make sure it is like mixed all the way. Don't just leave a glob of paste there. It has to just be universally mixed in and just has to all become one. Now look at that. It has become one now. And it looks pretty good. It's kind of like a sloppy Joe, but I really didn't know what I was making. I just kind of did what my heart told me to. And it was telling me, do this. Okay? And it was good. It was good. I'd recommend it. I'd put, I take a little bit of water, put it in the can, and make it moist. And I have these healthy buns or whatever, but I don't really use those. But you can. But I used a piece of lettuce to make lettuce wraps, because I like lettuce wraps. And I plated it nicely. And that's it. You don't really need anything else. I will put the recipes here. And thank you for watching. I hope I pass, because if I don't, I'll be sad, so hi Corabis. But anyways, thank you. Hope you make it. Bye.